And I'm gonna go put you guys on the speaker view. Okay, so go ahead, John. Who do you want to ask?
All right. My question is for Aseem. Well, I have two questions. Number one, how are you awake right now? And number two, tell us something about Pakistan that we might not know.
All right. First thing, how am I awake? It's 3:12 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
It's like 12-hour difference with the California. And not, we actually work with the clients in the US. A lot of our clients are in the US, so we work in those time zones. It's completely normal for us. We wrap up around 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, completely fine. Regarding Pakistan, uh, definitely the image that comes to you guys is completely different. What's shown on the media is completely different, and what the life we are living here is completely separate. The tourist spots, I myself drive a convertible around the city. It's completely fine and normal. Things are good. Everything is smooth. But what's shown on the media is completely different. Everything is good. The life is good. We eat good. Everything is smooth. Tell me what's your perspective about Pakistan?
Uh,
Actually, Asim, you'll have to ask him on a later time because now it's your turn to ask someone else.
Sure, sure, sure. So let me just get back to John again with the same question.
No. You have to pick somebody else.
Somebody else?
Yes,
Okay.
John will be the last one to be picked.
Okay. Art. I'll go with Art.
Hi.
Yes, sir. Sir, your name and the background. Are you from that industry? Do you like the artifact in your life, or how do you go about it?
I'm
What's
sorry.
your profession? What's your
I'm in
profession?
real. I'm in real estate. I'm in the lending business primarily, but I also invest. Focus. My focus has been primarily in California and Northern California, but I have decided to expand my horizons in the lending side of the business to other areas in the United States. And so, anyways, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Art, it's your turn to ask question.
Sure, Jessica, you're in New York. Tell me what you're doing in real estate. I guess I heard that from Maria.
Well, I am mostly, I have a couple of projects, and I'm not currently licensed with or a broker, like officially with a company, but I am interested in real estate as it relates to like health and wellness, retreat spaces, co-op, co-live workspaces, community spaces. And so I help to connect with JB Brokering and ecosystem merging with other real estate professionals for what they're looking for. So it's just kind of like a common denominator, but mostly I'm helping to set up best case referrals and introducing different communities and stuff, and just being the middle woman.
All right. Thank you, Jessica. It looks like we're joined by Charlene. Charlene, welcome to the Fire Up Connect. Okay, so Jessica, who would you like to ask next?
Well, I'm not going to put Charlene on the spot for just jumping in, so I'll let her catch up. But I'll go with James. What is a state you haven't been to but want to go on your bucket list, and why?
California, and because I want to go to San Diego and like LA, Venice Beach and all that, because my cousin, he went there and he told me it was like amazing, and now he's gone, and it's a place that I want to like go there and like kind of remember him and kind of honor him that way.
Funny enough, I just relocated from there, so when you're ready to go, I might be able to help you out with different spots and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. That's awesome, Jessica. All right, James, who do you want to ask?
So I have two options, right? Just you and because yeah. So I wanted to ask. I guess I'll ask Marie.
Yes.
Um, so what's I see that you do a lot of things, like real estate and TV and everything. How do you do to like juggle, all these things, and like what's your favorite thing or something?
That's always
Let them
like
know
my
about
favorite
that.
question. People ask me that many times. It is about time management and having the right resources. And I've been doing this for since 2005, since I've had my real estate. And I've also been in the healthcare industry for 15 years. And understand that my background was also in the computer programming, that I can make things efficient. So that's how I apply it. I apply the programming in my business to where I would make it things efficient, and then I find ways that if I wanted to delegate it, I delegate it. And the beauty of having a delegation is that you actually expand the structure of your business, and you can still be a one man show in your business. But you have to have a very trusted, a team behind you, the support that you wanted to bring into your business. Like Aseem is actually a company, a big company with 50 employees, and so I work with the team with a lot of the things that I need. And so I have extended my business operation outside my area. Okay. So that's the secret if you have good resources. I'm gonna go ahead. Thank you for the question, James. I'm gonna go ahead and ask Charlene, since she is new. This is the first time I met you. Charlene, tell us about you. What business do you do, and what city are you in?
Okay. So, hi, everybody. I'm sorry for being delayed. My
That's
meeting was
okay.
running over, but I'm Charlene Wheelis. I live in the Washington, D.C. area. So I'm in Northern Virginia, but in the D.C. area. I do a couple of things. I'm an author. I recently published my first book. It's nonfiction.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited about that. I do public speaking professionally as a profession, and I am just about to finish getting my credentials, my certification, and then working towards my credentials as an executive coach, a leadership coach, and a personal development coach, which is kind of like a life coach, but a little bit more than that. And then I also serve just part-time as a senior advisor to a global consultancy for equity and justice. So they do everything, but I just advise them on occasion and their clients on equity and justice.
Wow, you're full of talent. Love it. Okay, Shirley, now you have a chance to ask a question. And I would say you have, I believe, we have, is Lala here? No. John, were you already asked? John is what you have right now, because everybody else were asked the question. So you can
Okay. And so do I just ask any question?
any questions you want.
Okay. Well, oh, I was gonna say, where did John go? He disappeared from my screen for a minute there.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, because I'm new, I'm gonna ask kind of the basic question, John. What do you do?
So I'm John. I'm the co-founder of a software as a service company called Virtual Badge. We do identity compliance and risk management services for companies in construction, for vendor management, and for event management. And so, in a nutshell, we provide ID badges on your phone. That's the simplest way of describing my company, but the more complex way of describing it is that we tie into things like background checks, drug tests, your training and certifications on site, and we, through our platform, we help to ensure that like your job site stays safe.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much, John. That was awesome. Okay. Did you guys feel good about that Q&A? Got some good information?
Always. I could
Yeah.
keep going.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next part of our meeting, which is what we call the expert section. And we have a presenter, and it's going to be Aseem Aftab. Okay. Aseem, are you going to do PowerPoint or are you just speaking?
I'll definitely do a PowerPoint, or I
Okay.
can in a moment. I'm going to share my screen on that.
Yes. So I need to give you access. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, good.
So you have 7 minutes.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm the co-founder of the company QA Solutions. It's a company based out of Pakistan, and we provide software solutions and marketing kind of things, and virtual assistants basically. So we started this company back in 2018 when I graduated myself as a software engineer, and then we started it. And the services basically that we provide, our customers are mostly small business owners, entrepreneurs, or solopreneurs who are just entering into the business and don't have a team. And we help them with the services like appointment scheduling, LinkedIn marketing, graphic designing, social media, websites. We have a team of around 50 people right now, which are most of them are graduates or master level graduates, and we hire them. They work directly with the clients according to their requirements as their virtual assistants if they want. They can do the development, they can do article writing, SEO optimized content, these kind of things. And the best thing is that we are very much cost effective for the US market because of the conversion rate. So we have worked in different industries, which includes real estate, financial sector. We have also worked with lenders and investors, as Art told me about. We have worked with clients like you who are looking for businesses who want funding. We have worked with code authors who want to get their books published. We have designed their websites to get that done. We have worked with the real estate people when they need to sell their listings or they want to look for listings or something like that. And then we have also worked with the companies, the software companies, as John mentioned. So it's a variety of services that we offer. Some of the projects that we have done, we also do video editing, the projects in which we edit the videos, create the videos, animated videos, these kind of things. And these are some of the reviews that we get from our clients. We specialize in LinkedIn marketing. Like we target the right person using Sales Navigator or LinkedIn groups, and then we connect with them, establish a connection, and take the conversation till that point where we can have an appointment scheduled with them. Some of the clients that we have worked with, which includes financial sector, health insurance, and then the investment related. So these are some of the feedback what they have to say about us. What do you guys think? How these kind of services can add value, or what do you guys think is more required by you guys as you guys are working in the US? It'll be great if I can ask you, Art, what do you say, what do you suggest?
Art, you're on a mute?
Sorry, I had to
There you go.
take a break for a minute. So I'm sorry, your question was, what
question
value
was
do I
that-
see here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think sole proprietors, small investors and entrepreneurs certainly need a team, as Marie was saying, and having a one-stop shop is preferable to outsourcing to multiple parties. For older folks like myself who are not as savvy as we don't want to spend the time to learn how to be savvy like you, Aseem. This is a great platform, I would think, to be a one-stop shop for marketing, branding, social media management, and content management. So it's an interesting concept. I'd be curious to hear what you're charging and things like that. But it certainly is a great value for
Well,
I
I
would
can
think.
add some feedback for you guys. I've used Aseem for graphic designing, video editing, script writing, and the people that I've worked with are very professional, very smart, people. And I've been it's and Asim is, right away if there's an issue, he would take care of it. So that's something that you don't have to worry about. People that are neglecting the work, they don't. They're very efficient. They're very organized in regards to reports that you need from them, and that's one thing I love about the group of employees that he has hired. They're amazing. Another thing that we did also is, if you are a member of Fire Up Connect, is that you're able to get benefits, some of um, the hours, the credit hours that we give to the members. And if that's something that you want to learn more about, definitely I can help you with that. We give a lot of value to the members of Fire Connect through Asim's resources. And it's something that I work with him to give more benefits to my members, since I've been working with him for a long time, right, Asim?
Definitely. It's more than 2 years now that we've been working multiple things. So yeah, there's huge value in there. If anything that's required, we should be able to give you a trial of that. So you can get a sense, get a hold of it, what's going on, and then we can take it from there. Charlene, you tell me, while you were publishing your book or you were writing the book, any of these services in which you saw any challenges or you found any challenges, like you thought, if I had any of these it would get better.
Mhm. Well, I worked with a publisher, a hybrid publisher. So some of the basics that I think, if somebody was to produce a book on their own, there are a lot now doing it themselves. Then obviously, I think you would need the graphic design, definitely, because your cover design is crucial when it comes to marketing a book. And if you're building a business around it, then of course the web design and development is hugely important as well. And then I also think well, there are a couple of things. The research can come in handy if you're not sure who the target audience is for your book. And if you do know who the target audience is for your book, then I can see the LinkedIn marketing really helping, because you want to get to your target and be able to convert the target either to purchasing your book or purchasing your services. And then I think, as a small company or a solopreneur, which I am, the two things that really stick out for me are the appointment setting and email management, which I don't really know what that is, but I know that that's something that's always challenging for people. And I don't know how that differs from the virtual assistant. But I do know I get hit up on LinkedIn a lot for virtual assistants, but I just don't know what that is.
All right. So we have already given Marie a virtual assistant. What she does is that for the daily tasks, for example, if you have a PowerPoint presentation that you need to present, they can get that done. All your
Mhm.
meetings, your schedules, you want to send reminders to the people with which you have meetings, they can do that. Any Word document, anything you're in your daily agenda for which you don't have the time for, you're working on the other tasks, you can just pass it to them. Or maybe they can help you find potential clients for you, manage your social media, go into your emails, delete the ones that you don't need, get yourself organized. Basically, that's the point. To stay on top of you so you don't miss anything. That's the
Uh-huh.
Now,
point of the system.
I have a question for you, Asim, because Jessica is doing some of the things too that you have. But I think
Mhm.
there could be some sort of a expansion for what she does, right, Jessica?
Um,
That you
I do, and I've been thinking through, like, if you were to call, I was like, you might be calling on me, but I was thinking, based on what I do and then what isn't here or what could be like facilitated. When it comes to virtual assistants, a lot of social selling is becoming more popular, where it's not just like, it's not so much calendar management and things like that, but being able to engage people, which LinkedIn is part of it. But I guess my mind went to other platforms that people are also using as part of their strategies. So that was one thought I had, was if your company expands to other platforms besides LinkedIn for that kind of engagement and outreach. And then it seems like a lot of the services, it kind of makes me think of like executive assistant type stuff. Because I also think of like virtual events, and there's like different kinds of follow-up for different kinds of things, like a launch or a book, different kinds of promotions in the joint venture partnership space. One comment that I actually came across today was, even though for you guys, like it's a total standard normal thing to work your hours that you do to be aligned with the US, I think there's still a population that, even though they'd be like, whoa, this is amazing, they would feel bad about like the parameters of time that you're working, and feeling like responsiveness and stuff would be a challenge. Even if that might not be true, it is a concept that some business owners have towards overseas, even though there hasn't been like a bad experience per se, but I think it just is hard for them to get
And something that you can probably work with Aseem, Jessica, because again, some people look at it to where they don't have a good relationship with Aseem, but because of your presence in between Aseem and those people, you can make it work if you really wanted to make that work.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are over with our time for the expert section. Thank you so much. So what I would like for everyone to do is, if you can provide feedback and comments on the chat for Aseem on how he did with his presentation, and what you think he needs to know about what you got from it. Okay, and we'll give like 30 seconds on that. Okay. All right. Our next part of our meeting is called what we call the business share time. This is the time where you have three things that you can share. One of the three things, or if you can combine it in 1 minute, you're welcome to do that. The first one is if you wanted to share your success story, any kind of accomplishment that you've had within your business, this is an opportunity to do that. The second thing that you can share is if you have a specific challenge that you want people to know, and see if they can give you some ideas or recommendation that they can share with you on chat. And the third one is if you have a specific goal that you wanted to accomplish within a time frame, and you need to let us know if it's 3 months, 2 months, or 6 months. Let us know if you wanted to also share that with us. So do we have any questions on that part? No? Okay, so who wants to start? Okay. I will go ahead and start, since, just to give you an idea how it works. Okay. So what I have accomplished that I want to share with you is I actually completed a magazine for finest women in real estate, and I just got the magazine. Here it is. I don't know why I'm freezing, but I don't know if you're gonna see it, but I just received it, and it's in. We have a website that you can look. It's called magazine.finestwomeninrealestate.com. Okay, so check that out. I just got the magazine out, and now I'm slowly showing it. There you go. Can you see it? That is a magazine, and I am so excited about that. And I just wanted to share that with you. And if you are interested in being part of it, again, we have we have two more magazines that we're releasing, or that we're going to be working on. One for the radio show called Fabulous Lifestyle, and the other one is called The Real Men of Real Estate. So if you guys you want to be in the magazine, be
I
the
need to get a sex change, maybe. I don't know.
No. We're talking about real men of real estate.
Oh, real men, sure.
Real men of real estate. You're talking about the guys. I mean,
Okay.
that is an opportunity for you to be a part of that, because you are
Real men of real estate. Wow, that sounds
Yeah.
pretty sexy. I don't know.
It is sexy. What do you think?
Well, we would need a shirtless calendar.
Oh no.
But yeah, we have the show.
Well,
If you look
Making me
if you see-
blush. I don't know, Maria.
Yeah,
It's
if you see
terrible.
the backdrop that I have, which is this one here, the three guys, that's the real men of real estate right there. They were that was the episode that we released on NBC.
How about the unreal men of real estate?
No, we're talking about serious real estate topics here. That's what real men of real estate is. That's what we're talking about. Real issues. Okay, so who wants to go next? If you don't, nobody volunteers, I'll pick. I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead.
So one project I am thinking about is utilizing an empty restaurant event space as like a pop-up shop to kind of like create like a pop-up like grocer or something, because it's not being used. And I'm kind of excited about it because now that summer is here, there's a lot of farming communities, farmers markets. I haven't done that before, but I've seen people do it during the pandemic, where restaurants created pop-up shops with like still having accounts to get like groceries from suppliers and stuff. So I don't know. I've been inspired and never done it before, but I think it could help. And
So is this a specific goal that you have, Jessica?
well, I want to be able to rent this space and utilize it for different kinds of events. So it's just a matter of creatively coming up with capital and getting people on board to use it.
So it's more of a challenge, right, for you? It's a challenge.
Yeah. Okay. It's more of a challenge.
Okay. So
if it works, it'll be great.
Yeah. So you probably want ideas from people how to execute this idea that you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you guys have any ideas that you can share with Jessica on making that happen, please go ahead and send her a comment on chat. All right, great. Thank you, Jessica. That's a pretty cool idea, actually. I love that. Okay, and I'll give you my thoughts later. Okay. Okay, who's next? Let's go to how about James?
Oh, I'm muted. So you said three different things. It was
One
like
of the three things, or you can do three things. So it's whatever you want.
So it's a goal, something that I'm like, what, focusing on right
Challenge
now?
or a success story.
So knowledge, success, or something or a goal, right?
Yes.
Let me see. Like, let's say a success story. I recently got one of my clients featured in Wall Street Journal and New York Times. So that was pretty cool because just so you guys know, so I run a PR firm. So I'm the owner of Imperial Authority, which is a product relations firm. So just a little bit of background.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would love to learn more about that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting them published. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Have very good connections And I've been in business for a year, and for me being in business for a year, like I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. You're pretty humble. Okay, cool. Yeah, we would like to learn more about it, James. Okay. How about Art?
Well, I think, first of all, Jessica, I think that's a really interesting idea. Um, finding a need where there's some failure is, one of the keys to success in real estate or anything really, is where somebody is, what do they say, turning lemonade out of lemons, so to speak. So for me, I've had a fair amount of success in my business career. I've been fortunate to work for myself all these years, 30 plus years. And so what I'm trying to do is find a way to be as efficient as possible. My business career has been based on building relationships, personal relationships, and all the noise that comes with all the various social media opportunities, and it can get a little distracting. I've always been concerned about, having too many leads come in, and then how do I actually create a relationship when I have so much coming in? And that's one of the reasons why I haven't really pursued in a big way social media, branding, marketing, etc. But now I've been asked to go beyond my geographical limits here in California and to expand nationwide in the lending platform that I have. I do private money loans for investors. And so the reason why this is interesting to me is, what Aseem is doing and Marie is that, if I was going to expand my business nationwide, how would I go about doing that without creating more problems than what I have? I don't really need any more problems. I have a nice little practice.
Yeah,
So,
there's a lot of ways to approach that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, definitely we should talk. I have ideas.
Yes, definitely. Art, you have a lot of resources here that you can talk to. Okay.
Great. Sure.
All right. Let's move on to Charlene. Charlene, are you available? Okay, there you go. Oh, you're on a mute. There you go.
Yep. Yes, I'm here. I just needed to grab something. So a success story. So as I said, I recently published my book.
You Are Enough. Wow.
It's called You Are Enough, Reclaiming Your Career and Your Life with Purpose, Passion, and Unapologetic Authenticity.
Wow.
It's a bit long, the title, but it recently, a week ago, it's not there now, but a week ago, it reached #1 in one of its categories, which is breast cancer. It was the #3 bestseller in mentor and coaching, and #5 bestseller in women in business.
Woohoo! You go, girl.
So that was exciting. It's dropped since then because on Amazon it's all based on their algorithm.
Yeah.
But that was exciting.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and so I would say my next challenge, which they're kind of both related, which is as a public speaker, I do mostly I'm an inspirational, motivational speaker. And so really based on resilience. And so I guess my challenge is both, getting more leads for that business, as well as, I have the opposite problem of Art, as well as getting more leads for my coaching business, my leadership and my life coaching business, because those are both new.
Okay.
So
all
they're
right.
not fully launched yet.
Awesome. So everybody send your comments and suggestions, ideas to Charlene. And I'm gonna move on to John.
Okay, so for a success story, I mean, outside of business, I did go to Yellowstone with my wife last week, so that was pretty fun. I've never been there.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
but in terms of business success, I do think we're getting close to closing our round of investment. Challenge that we're experiencing, honestly, is dealing with the emotions of being told to wait during due diligence from the investor groups because it's kind of being in no man's land. And really, a goal that we have is to be fully funded within 2 months.
Wow, you got a pretty tight schedule, John, but I know you can do it. I know it will happen. Have faith in you, John. Okay, cool. All right, so Aseem.
Yes, definitely. I'll come up with some success stories here. So, as last month, it's an American film producer from California, Adam. He came to me and he said that we are in the middle of a project and our developer is gone and we are nowhere close to get it done. It's a website which is called Cultural Daily. So they were developing it and they were stuck on it. And it took us 3 or 4 weeks maximum to get it all sorted. And now it's up and running perfectly fine. So we finished that project before, like it was due in 6 weeks, but we finished it in 4 weeks for the
Wow,
custom development, and it's all good now. We just finished it
awesome.
yesterday, so I was excited about it.
Okay, and I've got projects also, right? My projects with Jesus.
Definitely.
Okay, cool. Wow, that is amazing. Did we miss anybody? I think we covered everyone, right? Uh, thank you. So what I would like for all of you to do is put your contact information on the chat so everybody can connect with each other. And our next part of our meeting is to do some collaboration here. Okay, so let me change my gallery here. Okay. So from what I heard from everyone, it looks like there's a lot of synergy here. James being the PR, I am really interested on what you do. So I think we definitely need to have a one-on-one meeting. Art, I actually do a lot of real estate invest development projects, and we are actually looking for some funding for some of the projects that we have. And one of the things that I know is they're
Let's do
looking
it.
for 2.9 million funding. So
Yeah, no, I do a lot of um,
commercial.
acquisition. And I do residential and commercial lending, private money lending. It's called
Okay.
hard money, private money, and we back investors that are acquiring property, developing property. So we do both acquisition and construction lending. And
Okay. Well, that's
so,
good.
yeah, I'd be
That's
happy
good.
to.
Well,
Yeah,
30
we
years
have
of
a company.
experience is really qualified for a real man of real estate. Definitely, we
let
need to
me
talk
let
about
me
that.
train first. Let me go on a
No,
diet or something.
it's just a TV talk show. It's not like we
Oh,
have to model.
oh, okay. No fashion show?
It would be
Well,
so much
if you
better
want
if
to, you can be
they
one of
had
the James
models.
Bond of the photo shoot.
Great, great.
Oh
Okay.
my God, this is amazing.
But that's what we do here. Charlene, it looks like, I do a yearly live events. Sometimes we do an online events but this year we're actually doing a live event with over 700 people. So
Oh,
I can
wow.
talk to you about that and see if that's something that you would be interested in participating. But I know you're from Washington, D.C., and we are here in California. If you want to get some exposure, I think the beauty about not being in your community and being scheduled to speak at somewhere else gives you credibility right away as a speaker. So
I agree.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's I've been around with a lot of speakers like the National Speakers Association.
Mhm.
I've been into all their meetings. I've been in Toastmasters, so I kind of know what their experience and what they're looking for. So for you, definitely we can talk about that. I'm so diverse with my experience, so I can help a lot of people. I know John Simon, as I work with John actually with his business. And one thing for you guys, think about any medical institution or any construction company, because those companies can use John's business. The virtual badge actually helps certify the employees and really create a good safety environment for the company because of the process of applying the virtual badge as part of their business. So think about that. It's going to actually, John has a very good um, program for people that are bringing business to him. So do have keep in mind to meet with John and really understand what the business is all about. Okay, so keep that in mind. And Jessica, I mean, again, Jessica is a power. She's a powerhouse. If you want someone to meet, you got to talk to her about your target market, and she works very well to where she was able to connect me to the CEO of Keller Williams, and it's just I'm surprised she got me the CEO. So that's just the way she works. She has a very good way of targeting people and somehow get into those cracks and pull in pull in the right people. So it's very strategic. So if you guys are looking into someone that is someone like her, I mean, with your business, definitely connect with her. And Aseem is gonna make your business easier. It's like you're running a multi-dollar what is it, multi-million dollar company when you have Aseem behind you with the things that you need to delegate, and that makes it you very valuable. Your time is being used efficiently and wisely, and you got to be wise nowadays. We're not getting any younger, you guys. We are not that young. I mean, except for Aseem is getting married soon. And and is also young, and Jessica, but we
Well,
gotta be very careful with our time, you know, very careful with our time, and we have to use it wisely and use the right people. And I can tell you, Aseem, I've worked with him. He's got a good, good people behind him. And James, I am looking forward to your PR. I mean, you sound very humble, but it looks like you've got a lot of things behind you that I wanted to, find out some more. Okay, just quickly, we are 3:53 time right now. If you can just give me your feedback about this meeting, your experience, just quickly. I'm gonna go through one at a time. I'll start with Art. Art, what is your observation about our meeting today?
I think it's great. This is the first one I've ever done. I thought it was very revealing about what's going on in the world. And I think, to take a half hour or an hour with people that you've never met who are anxious to connect with others that you actually find more in commonality than you ever thought. When I first started the meeting, I thought there's going to be nothing here. And then I see that there's a bunch of nice people on here on this platform and that actually have quite a bit to offer. So
yes. Well, this is what Fire Up Connect is. We all get fired up and we seriously connect and find a lot of great things that we can collaborate, and you'll be surprised how much you can get out of it. Charlene, your turn.
Whoops, you broke up. Who did you? Oh, Aseem. Okay.
Charlene.
Charlene, your turn.
Oh, is it me? I'm sorry, you broke up, so I wasn't sure if you called me or Aseem. I would echo what Art has said. This is a varied group of people on the call. This is the first time I've done this call as well. And there is a lot of synergy going back and forth, I think, and it's just nice to meet people that you normally just wouldn't meet for whatever reason.
Yes.
So it's nice to be here.
And our connection, actually, we have a lot of connections that are owners of companies with so many employees. We have so many members that are amazing that you haven't you wanted to meet too. Okay, James, what about you?
I liked that you kept it very organized, so that's good because it's hard to stop people sometimes. I know other groups that I've been, and yeah, so I think the dynamic of like you separated by sections and everything, so I can see how you are so good on time management and stuff because you did it here. So
yes, it's like being on time, right? I mean, we try to give allowance if the information is really good for people, but at the same time, we keep the time very strict. Okay, let's go to Jessica.
Um, so what I really appreciate about Fire Connect and our meeting is that Marie is so efficient with the purpose. Everyone's here because we want to be here. And she's so, even she's, it's like a humble brag for her too, because she's just as strategic with using this as her platform to create the partnerships, the joint ventures, the collaborations that she does. Like, this is how she does it. So
Yes.
you get to kind of experience it real time with her just by getting introduced to what she has. And then the Fire community, I'm a member. I was a member when we used to meet in person, and then life has changed some things to be virtual and or a hybrid. And it's just really nice that there's some things you can anchor around. So you just know every Tuesday, or as we grow into other chapters, there's a whole ecosystem. There truly is, with different people within the Fire Up community, and they're all resources to help, real estate or otherwise, to be successful. So you get what you put into it.
Thank you so much, Jessica. That was nice. All right, John.
So I like this group. I've been a member for a while, and I like this group because it's one of the only places that I have an outlet for sharing any of my successes as an entrepreneur. So, I'm sure other people can relate. It's pretty hard to go off on your own, not really have somebody that's like, hey man, good job, you did a great job. So it's nice to be a part of a group that makes me feel like I did a good job.
Yeah, he's a pretty smart guy. This guy is so smart, very savvy, tech savvy. To have a connection with John is an honor. All right, finally, Aseem, what do you think?
Definitely. It's been a while. Like, I came in the meeting after a month or so, but whenever I'm here, it's a pleasure. Like, meeting new people and getting to know everyone. It's great. I enjoy it.
Well, because your
Always good.
my assistant from you is so good in inviting people. So we invite a lot of people every day, and we get good mix of people here, and every time you'll meet somebody new. So and that's what I benefited from, for myself. Also understand that I work with real estate development projects. I've got some of my connection through Fire Up Connect, where I was able to get like a $45 million project to $100 million project through Fire Up Connect. So you look at Fire Up Connect like, oh, this is just a small group of people. No, it's very, very powerful. So don't look at it as like, oh, this is nothing. No, 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 no. I can tell you right now, I can connect you to a lot of people that are going to be really very useful for your business. And again, it's because of the connections that we have. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. What's that? What's that, Jessica?
I didn't mean to speak over you. I was just going to say, like, I think that's actually one of the benefits, that it is sort of more intimate, because like some of my best college classes were the ones where there weren't like 100 million people in there, because you could get questions answered and have more of a sense of like you're not going to be overlooked here. If you're here, you get plenty of opportunities to have questions and have input and be seen and heard. And I really value that. So I'm glad that it's not like 100 million people.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm just going to make a quick announcement. Just know that we just launched our Fabulous Lifestyle radio show. If you are a member of Fire Up Connect, you get a free interview on our radio show that is with KCAA. They serve over 5 million households in the Inland Empire, Orange County, eastern of LA, like San Gabriel Valley and San Diego. So we cover a lot. So if you guys are interested in being a member of Fire Up Connect, take advantage of it. We have a lot of good things that you can benefit from. And then we are doing our Fire Up live seminar on November 6th. We are doing a fashion show, Fabulous Lifestyle Fashion Show of September 25th and 26th. So if you guys wanted to fly to California, enjoy the weather here, and be glamour and be a fashion show and be a speaker, come on and join us, okay?
Yeah, let's go, James. It's your chance to go to San
James
Diego.
Bond. James Food Torres. You're gonna have to be one of the James Bond and Aseem, right? Right?
Yes,
John, definitely. Are you up for being a James Bond too?
But James Bond every day.
Yeah, yeah. It's James Bond. Hey, I tell you, it's all about having fun and building the relationship. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. If you guys wanted to attend again, connect with me. Put your information on chat. Don't forget to save the chat. Okay. If you want to learn more about it, just connect with me, and I will have a meeting with you. Okay.
Yeah, one quick question. So your information, so how do I contact you? Through LinkedIn or because I don't know if
Let me give you my number now. It's 951.
1 second.
I don't carry business card. I can give you my number
It's fine. I
951.
mean, you can give me your number and I can text you then.
Yeah, 951-378-5316.
951 951
951-378-5316.
378. Uh-huh.
5316.
Okay, 5316.
And I'm
Cool.
on LinkedIn. My email is marie@finestwomeninrealestate.com. I'm on Facebook. I am on Instagram. Some of my posts on Instagram is really more personal fun things. So you'll see me with like almost like an actress or a movie
she's on
star.
Bubble now too.
Using different apps. Did you like that, Jessica? Some of my
We gotta optimize that. We'll connect more.
yes, yes. So yeah, definitely connect with me and I'll have a one-on-one Zoom meeting with you. All right. Again, thank you so much. Don't forget to connect with everybody. All right.
Thank you.
Good to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, everybody.
Leave the chat.